They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly. But bear-like, I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a man I am to fear.
What is thy name?
Thou would be afraid to hear it.
No, thou callest thyself a harder name that is in hell.
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself cannot pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou lies a born tyrant. With my sword I prove the lie you speakest.
Thou was born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by the man that's of a woman born.
Tyrant, show thy face. If thou beest slain with no strike of mine, my wife and children's ghost will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword, with an unbuttered edge, I sheath again undeeded. Should it be? By this great clatter, one of greatest note seems brooded. Let me find him, fortune, or may I beg not.
This way, my lord. The castle's greatly rendered. The tyrants on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die upon my own sword? While I see lives, the gashes look better upon them.
Turn, hellhound! Turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Thou losest labor, as easy mayest thou the intention err with thy keen sword. Impress me as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served thee. Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of a man. And be these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted upon a pole and unwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham wood be come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body, I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, "Hold! Enough!"
would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see so great a day. Is this what's chiefly bought?
Macbeth is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man. The which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field your cause of sorrow may not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then God's soldier be he! Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them a fairer death. And so, his knell has tolled.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score, and so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free, I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speaks my solution in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine.
Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who as 'tis thought by self and violent hands took her life. This and what needful else that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us, crowned at Scone!